Another type of supplier is ones that charge shipping costs and maybe charge you sales tax, even though you're not in the state that it's shipping to, and they might not even be in the state that they're shipping to, but they just want to adhere to the new rules and regulations 100%. So in other words, they're charging you sales tax when they shouldn't be charging you sales tax, and that eats out of your margin. And then you have to call the customer and explain to them somehow, for some reason, they have to pay sales tax when really they shouldn't, because maybe you don't have an economic nexus in that state. Um, you know, so it's a really good idea to only work with suppliers that are good, solid suppliers where their policies make sense. They're not trying to screw you over, and they're not trying to make your life a hassle, and they're trying to take care of you, and they refer customers to you and stuff like that. Those are the best ones to work with. Unfortunately, it's really hard to figure out which ones are like that before you start working with them. So you just have to start working with suppliers and figure out which ones are good, which ones are bad, and then get rid of the bad ones and keep the good ones and try to work more with the good ones. Another thing is also a supplier usually has multiple products. They don't just sell one product. So a supplier will have a bigger product catalog, sometimes thousands of products. Those types of suppliers are more difficult to deal with because you have too many products to deal with. The smaller suppliers, the ones that have like 5 or 10 or 20 products, are much easier to deal with than the ones that have, hundreds or thousands of products. Okay, so keep that in mind too when you're researching a niche and suppliers, is to see, like, get an idea of how many different types of products they have, and how difficult it's going to be to to upkeep your store, upkeep pricing, upkeep inventory, add new products, get rid of old discontinued products, that kind of thing. Just onboarding in the first place is going to be difficult when you have hundreds or thousands of product SKUs.